Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. I got an email. Sherman has a fan. A viewer emailed and wanted a picture of Sherman. Oh, I got choked up. That's so awesome. If y'all ever want to know how the gang has joined us, I've got like a playlist, and it should say what each of them, what time on the video, you know, like their name in the title should say Sherman and minute whatever. And this is, I don't know if we already named this young lady Bernice, or if somebody remembered, if we named it today. Bear, Bernice. I just can't remember what Bernice is supposed to be doing. I don't know if we ever got, and I don't remember where Bernice came from. So that she may not have a part in a video, unfortunately. So we ended the last one with silver. Yay. And some of y'all have such good eyes and you could read it. And it's a sterling necklace, mother of pearl. Beautiful piece. And Edward in the UK, he said, the bag just got better. That's right, Edward. We like our silver. What can I say? We love our precious metal. It is Holy Week. We are Saturday night, so we're going to read from 1979. The day before Easter, back then. It was a strange day, a quiet day, a lonely day of waiting. It was the Sabbath. The devout Jews did not work or socialize or travel. Housewives did their Saturday cooking on Friday so that they too could keep the Sabbath. The Sabbath was a day of prayer, reading of the holy books, going to the synagogue. But this Sabbath was something more. A fierce storm had struck the city while Jesus was still on the cross. Buildings were damaged, trees were uprooted, graves opened up. Some people were afraid and staying in their homes. Even the apostles were in hiding. It was a day for doubt, for sadness, for guilt feelings, for reflection, for questions. Who really was that man who died on the cross yesterday afternoon? What was there about him that the wrath of God should show itself in darkened skies and raging winds? Would the King of the Jews have allowed himself to be executed in such a lowly way among thieves? Would the Son of God? What was going to happen next? Jesus had already given them the answer. He once had said, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." John 2:19. The people thought he was talking about the great temple in the city that was the heart of their religion, and his words had been thrown back at Jesus by the priests and elders in the temple only last Tuesday. How, they demanded, could anybody rebuild the temple in 3 days? So they called him a liar and a traitor, and they condemned him. This strange and settled day, then, was necessary for the fulfillment of the prophecy, for Jesus to prove to the people that he had been talking about himself. If I had been there, would I have predicted that he would rise from the dead? Would you? And we'll read, tomorrow we'll read the Easter one. We're doing a little more of the jewelry jar. This is kind of like a, let me get this situated again. There we go. This is, I was going to say, it's kind of like a pearl clasp. Well, the pearl clasp got hung up on that. And it is a pearl clasp, but I don't think they're real. No. But we'll look at them and enjoy it. Okay, I forgot what y'all used to say was pull this apart just a little bit. That's right, and then it catches. That is some good advice. They're pretty. They're very pretty. And then we have a kind of a unique color of necklace. It might be missing a few. I can't tell. Maybe not. It's plastic. It has just a hint of green to it. Light green. Well, let's see if we can't get some of this out here. So I'm wearing the ring. I think it's Premier Designs. PD is what it says. This is like Queen Nefertiti or something. Okay. It's this big long necklace. Look at that. Look at that pendant. And I'm sorry to report, if you're an international buyer, I'm not going to ship to you. I just can't. What is this? This is like a something. Reminds me of the sticks you stick yourself if you're diabetic. I don't know, but I'm throwing that away. I guess I should have said that at the beginning, because when I got a person's address, they were a little bit heartbroken, and they were offering shipping and all, but I only have one person there that I do. We have this arrangement we've had for a while, and I can't just be sending big bulky stuff. The shipping is too much for big bulky items, so I do apologize. And I know you'll find somebody that will ship to you. Oh, well, I just broke it trying to fix it. So, how can that be fixed? I don't know. Take this one out. Cut that off and get a jump ring. And plenty of them. I don't think it would matter if you missed one of the Nefertitis, do y'all? I'm just going to miss one Nefertiti there. It was pretty brittle anyway. Well, here's how you even get it on. That clasp is kind of awkward. I don't like that either. Something, this could be used somehow. I don't know. It's pretty cool, but alas, it's broken. Needs to be fixed by a person more talented than myself. Now this is pretty. Is this glass or stone? I think this is stone. Some kind of agate. It's very light, like an aluminum, and very bendable. So it's been kind of bent. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I'm having bad luck tonight. But it has, you know, it looked like it was a glare, but look, it's, yeah, it's very, very nice. Here's the back of it. I wouldn't know what that was called. It's definitely a stone. That's a pretty glass earring. See, I just put lotion on my hands and then things drop. It's got like an opalescent, you can't really see it. Let me see if I can, there you go. That's a little bit better. How's everybody doing? I just got a kick out of it. I checked the email and there's a lady, very nice, kind words. By the way, that weird little round thing is a spaceship from Star Wars pendant. I think it's worth about $8. But because it's not silver. If it was silver, it'd be on up there. This is New York. So Sherman has, it's not just Billy Bob, it's Sherman has a fan club. I don't know. Why don't y'all say who's your favorite from the gang and why? Or if you have several, 1, 2, 3, or whatever. That'd be fun. Be fun to read. Then I could talk about it if I could remember it. I cannot get this straightened up. I don't think it's broken. It's just one of those that has to be worked with to straighten out. 2 pieces here. And then we have ooh, I almost thought that was going to match our owl from a different city. This looks like it might say Avon. No, it says 925. Oh, yeah, I'm always thinking Avon's going to trick us, and now it tricked us again in a different way. It says 925 down in there. What is it? Just a pretty earring? I guess my mind wants to make something out of it, but oh, this back piece is throwing me off there. That's what it looks like. It's pretty. We like it. The bag just got a little better. Hey, we'll take the smalls. As long as they're still throwing in the smalls, you know. We'll take those smalls. I just wonder if there's some gold in here. Look at this. This is neat. It's really pretty. It's different. Here's you some hematite, I believe. And it's cold. It's nice. Stretchy. I don't know if it's really a bracelet or that's the way. I think it's a bracelet. But that's really nice. So we're getting some gemstones. You know, I can't complain about the gemstones. That's nice. So dinner was, we had an extra chicken breast from what we were making the other day, our chalupas. That was yesterday. And so my friend chopped that up and made like a chicken salad with, what was in there? Some celery, because we needed to eat that, you know. I mean, this produce doesn't last as long as the quarantine does. So, oh my gosh, y'all, my stepdad's still going out and our cases are going up, and I told my mom, I said, you want me to email, you know, my sister, she's my half sister, that's her dad. She's a nurse in North Carolina, and she was been begging. She's 20 years younger than me. She's the child of their second marriage. She begged them, like when this first started, because they're over 80 and they're both high risk, you can imagine. My mom survived colon cancer 2 years ago, and I said, Mommy, you do not want this. You survived something. It's a miracle. This is gorgeous. Of course, it says China on it, which I don't have a comment, but let's just say they didn't do right by the world. That's pretty, though. Anyway, what's my point? I've been holding off. They got, last week or a few days ago, got his son in Louisiana to have a talk with him. My brother to have a talk. Oh, yeah, yeah. And then he's making all kinds of excuses and just sneaking out, doing things. This is a huge chain. If you want to be wearing a heavy chain, I mean, this is like heavy. So not to be talking bad about them, and I'm not. I'm just saying it's just stressed us out to the max. My mom is stressed out. She's like, I'm doing everything I can. I said, Mom, our cases are going up here. We're not flattening the curve in this town. So, I mean, we don't have a lot, but this town's not very big. So they're everywhere. There's some cases like every you know. So she said, yeah, go ahead and send the email. Because my sister was like, I will send y'all whatever y'all need on Amazon. And, you know, my mom, they've got plenty. They just picked up their groceries, fresh stuff from Kroger's, and they're doing that. But then he's going out making excuses to walk into a store. Even with a mask on, I just don't, it's not the right kind of mask. Anyway, gosh. Different, isn't it? I kind of like that. That's different. You don't see that design very often, and it just reminds me, I don't know. It reminds me of real early on, like late 60s, but it's probably not that old. Now, we're going to have a little more. Oh, yes, we are. K. Is that a K or an H? And I'm going to hold this for Miss Simone in New Zealand. She buys these little charms. But you might not need a K or an H, Miss Simone. It's just very light, and I need to check it. I need to do the streak, you know. It looks like it's 925, but it's just, it didn't have a clear stamp. See? So, I'll check it. Yeah, that's the only international I can do because they're tiny, and it's just easier. I don't do international on eBay and Etsy either because you have to go in the post office and fill out the forms and all. So, here's a match. It was just a decision I made. It's definitely not personal. These are really nice. If you like these crystals, they're not marked though. Let me get a better angle. It's like this flying bird. And it has a long neck like a swan, so I don't know. But then the crystal is outstanding. Cubic zirconia there. There you see it. I mean, let's see that again. My prices, you know, I just try to, here's my philosophy for now. While eBay and Etsy is down, we're doing this. And then when they're back up, this is broken and this is plastic. I usually will put, like if I get a real amazing item, I'll put it on eBay or Etsy at full price so that people have a choice to get it if they want it. But I got to get my top dollar so Aunt Barry can buy more jewelry. But while we're down, because I'm not able to send. You can't put on eBay and Etsy, yeah, I'll take your money, but I'm not going to mail it for 3 weeks. You won't have any feedback, decent feedback left to ever be on there, so it's on a vacation. Now, if you see something on Etsy, I can just close that down, but, I mean, I can send it to you and delete that listing, but eBay, you can't really see that. I don't know why this isn't working. It's going to be another one I'm going to break. Probably wouldn't be hard to just make sure that that clamps down. Okay, it goes down on there. It just needed pliers, so it needs to be. I'm not going to work with it. Not going to mess with it, but that was a decision I made a while back. Now this is like a gold and silver tone. I don't see any marks. It's an interesting little bracelet type. It's kind of like a watch band, sort of. So that's just how that goes, is all. That's pretty. These are some really unique, I don't know if y'all think so, please let me know. Really unique rhinestone, even if they're broken. They're pretty. The color on the rhinestone, you don't see that. Ooey, ooey. Love, love, love amethyst. I'm not gonna let this go easily, y'all. I don't know if I can let that go. I mean, it's probably worth $8 or $6, but I gotta keep that right now. But you never know. You can shoot me an email, and then if I get to where, but I'm an amethyst junkie. I'm an amethyst junkie. I love it. Ooh, pretty. And this, I can just hear Edward. This bag's just getting better and better. It is. It's chock full. Oh my gosh, y'all. We tried to get some brooches tonight. We put in on $150, and I got back on there. It ended at $300. So, and it wasn't even from a city we know, because I wouldn't know what to expect. This is really pretty. These are dyed halide or something, but they're gorgeous. This just feels, and it feels so good. Look at this. That would make a wonderful set. So that would. So anyway, my philosophy for this is one bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. Y'all are happy. I'm happy. And Aunt Barry is ecstatic because she can just, we're starting to look on eBay, on the shop Goodwill. We are. This is like Susan Gill. I might have to throw this in yours, but those are kind of big because this is broken. And Susan Gill, I might have to move up to a box because you're in the $8, $8.40 padded envelope right now. And I'm just laughing because you like all those, you like broken stuff. So I've been throwing a bunch of broken stuff in there. You're probably going to be like, what the heck is she sending me? This is really unusual. It's, it's like articulate. Is that articulated? It moves. And it's just an unusual design. I've never seen anything like that. So, if y'all don't want it, it'll go in the gold tone. No biggie. Oh boy. Blue goldstone. Now I know this is man-made, but I'm a sucker for blue. So there's a couple of blue goldstones. Somebody made this, definitely. And I don't think that's sterling. It looks like it's pewter. Then, I mean, who doesn't love, what's it called? Snowflake obsidian. Is there one on this side? No. Just one, a snowflake obsidian with a white. Obsidian is a volcanic glass. And then I don't know what the rest is. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. We love a gemstone bag. And here, unless this is plastic. No, it's not. I think it's stone. And then these are glass, but pretty. And then I don't know. It looks like the same person made these because it's kind of like a different, what do y'all think? Like, what is this, a fossil or something? Shell and some stones. These are pretty on this end too. Gosh, those are cute. I'm just kind of setting those over there. I don't know. I looked back at the picture of this because it's still on my watch list. And it shows it. It was all upside down. It went for, there was plenty of bids because they did not show. And that's great. That's, I was just wondering what was it I saw, because you never can tell what anything is. You can't really look and tell, oh yeah, I like that piece. So it was just a pile of silver and gold tone, but they didn't call it silver and gold tone. This is really pretty. light lavender on that glass there, and then light blue glass, and then different light blue up there. And these pieces are just metal. Now the chain, you know, it's like a gunmetal, and if it was coated with anything, it's gone. That's pretty though, really pretty. A bird in the hand is better than two in the bush, says Aunt Barry. Who's my favorite? You know, I don't know. This has just been, well, I mean, I'm always rooting for Billy Bob because we're pirates at heart, and we want that treasure chest full of gold. And we'll look at it again one day. There's a video of it a couple months ago, way back when, that shows the treasure chest of gold. Whatever's gold was in there. Gold filled is in the bottom. So here's these. These are pairing up nicely. There we go. That's pretty. It's nice. Now this is interesting. And we're still praying for everybody. Tomorrow we'll have an Easter message. This is pretty. It's different. But I'm not going to do a get well card today just because I can't get everything in. I even forgot the email and the whatever, PayPal. So now, somebody had thought this was gold because it looked pretty good. But I really don't see a mark. But, you know, anytime, you just never can tell, because I have been known to miss things, and it does look nice, doesn't it? It looks like a golden pearl, but it's not. And we do have another one of those. Here it is right here. It's a very interesting piece. Love that. I love them all. Buttercup doesn't get a lot of activity, and I thought she was an angel, but no, she's a fairy. So y'all help me. What do fairies do? Let's get Buttercup up here. Here's Buttercup. She came in a very recent jewelry jar, and she's got the broken wings, and she's a fairy. She likes butterflies, doesn't she? She's hanging out over there with Betty all day. They have no problem being in quarantine. None of the gang has any problem. Oh, wow. Look at that. Now, I don't know what else to say. I don't know if it's glass or amethyst or what, but I do know it's pretty. Well, speaking of butterflies, that was kind of magical. She's our little magical girl, isn't she? Because we were just talking about she's holding a butterfly, and that beautiful butterfly just popped out. So we need to get her more involved. If y'all see that I can address Buttercup more often, let me know. This is a gold tone. I like all the gang. Love them all. Always rooting for Billy Bob, you know. Look at this. What is this? This is some kind of an interesting tangle. What do y'all think is under there? It's an enamel fish with big lips. Buttercup, we need a little magic. She's gonna, we also have a genie in the bottle over there, but I'm not gonna get it out right now. It's over there where Buttercup hangs out. We got one of these things with these, all these wires, you know. Well, what am I complaining? That just came off easy. Well, now this is just very, very interesting. The chain is terrible. It's lost its, I mean, it'll still work, but it's lost its gold tone. Like, this thing deserves a better chain. It looks like all of the, okay, it looks real different from this side. And I don't see a maker's mark. How in the world are you not going to mark that? That's just really nice. And somebody tied that there. It must have been moving back and forth. I can just imagine, because it's tied right there where it hangs. It was probably like going, you know. That's stunning. I really like that, because things just got a lot more interesting. Maybe we can get this. Keeping an eye on the iPad. It's been doing well. Okay, I've got to save this piece for Doris because she bought the earrings and she's in South Africa, but I mailed to somebody here in the States. That's another way you can do it. Have me mail to your friend in the States, and then she's gonna want that. It goes with those earrings. She bought the earrings. So, Doris, I'm gonna hold this and I'll shoot you a fair price. See if you want to add that. That thing is drop dead, knock your socks off. Gorgeous. I love that green. I love those earrings when I saw them. So yeah, we like some pretty pieces. Now, oh, wait a minute now. And this is broken. I think we have sterling. Maybe not the pendant. Let's see, before I start speculating. Yeah, this came off. Where it came off of here. Okay. $925 Italy on the chain. That is like stunning. Don't know. Yep. Look at that. See if y'all can see it. See if y'all can see the mark. Now I can't see it. Right up there. Let me have a better pointer or something. Right there. There it is. This bag just got a lot better. It's broken though. I don't know what you could do. Let's see. What could you do? Take it to a jeweler if you really wanted to, because this has to go. Maybe you could undo that and stick this back in and clamp it again. Probably. I'm not attempting that because I will ruin that little clamp. Yeah, that's for the people with a lot more talent than I've got. This is neat. This is interesting. It's kind of a goldstone look, but this looks like a reflector. that you hang out in your yard just say don't run off in the ditch. Not that it's ugly, I like it, especially like that copper color. We're just trying to keep it light tonight, you know what I mean? And every now and then I dip down into the darkness. Let me try to go over here in front of the camera. So getting this off of this pretty. Now this is underneath here is like a pinkish salmon. It's more orange, but it's also salmony pink. Now this is kind of neat. I always think anything with something like that is Native American. I don't know. That's pretty cute. And then we've got are they all there? Having a hard time. Let me go this way. All there. Buttercup, we're going to let you sit forward with that little. This stuff falling out everywhere, I don't know. This is pretty, pretty glass. By the way, Alice, I'm saving you these buttons, but I have a whole bucket from 2 years of doing this that I could take a picture of the bucket, and if you want it, I'll give you a price. This is cool. These are real shell. Probably that's the color they are. Pretty colors. And then you've got the wooden beads, so that's really cool there. This is glass. Very nice. We'll just go a few more minutes. Sheila wants a ring. Well, that's a pretty copper tone with the filigree. Well, that just popped when I focused it, didn't it? It looked nice. That's real pretty. Very nice. Sheila's just so easy to please. Can we get a gold, people? Can we? Can we end one for Billy Bob? I can't tell. There's something in there. Let me look. Ah, China. So no, we cannot. It's pretty, but it ain't real. It ain't real. Now this reminds me of one that we've gotten before, but this one, that must serve a purpose, so I'm leaving it. I don't know. I'll let the next person decide what's going on there. So just be aware it may be broken. But that's cool. And that's available if you want it. I can't keep every owl that there is. I'm looking for a few more little smalls. Nice. This is one of those little charm things. It could be gold and diamonds. I don't know. Somebody was saying these people's charms are gold. I had a couple of these bracelets and sold them on eBay. They went real quick. Broken stuff. Wooden. A harp. You don't see harps very often. It's not precious metal. No marking. But it's interesting. I really am trying to pull some gold out of here underneath here, but is this going to be the piece? Nope. No markings. Just broken stuff. How about some white gold, people? How about some white gold? We got a mark. 925 China. And we're going to end on this. So we got a little 925. Little stud. Thank y'all for joining us. God bless, and we still got a lot more to go tomorrow. If y'all wake up in the morning, happy Easter.